We are going to know how is the coronavirus, and we are going to know that the growth of coronavirus has spread now in Italy, and we are going to know how is it. Susie, what do you think, for example?
The current figures put the mortality rate of this epidemic at 2%, but experts remember that it is too early to know how the number of infected will evolve. Surveillance is increasing in China, and the number of infected may change in other countries. This epidemic, this virus is transmitted through respiratory tracts. It is also transmitted by direct infection, and now it is that the virus can remain on surface such as handrails or doorknobs for a short period of time. The most common symptoms are cough, sore throat, fever, and feeling short of breath. In most severe cases, the infection can cause pneumonia, renal failure, and death. And the more serious cases usually occurring in elderly people who suffer from another disease. The source of the new coronavirus is not yet known. Everything indicates that it is our wild animals who was offered to eat in Wuhan market. And the risk of contagion in Spain is limited since the available information, the transmitted is not high. According to experts, it will take at least a year and a half to generate a vaccine against this virus. This is all from Informative Andalusia.
Okay, it's time to 250 anniversary of Victoria. We're going to celebrate next week how the Beethoven started to do that.
Start a celebration for the 250th century of Beethoven. A concert exhibition in Bonn kicked off a year of the tribute to Beethoven. The celebration that spanned throughout Germany gone out a premiere of 42 million. It is planned around 1,000 concerts, opera exhibition, and conference. The Bonn Federal Art Museum will be open to the public until April next year, with Beethoven Central Exhibition, taking a tour of the territory of the genius. In Spain will be celebrated concert in Murcia.
Okay, now it's time for the forecast. We are going to know how is the time for the week.
And now is the time for the weather forecast for the next 2 days. On Tuesday, in the north of the country, the weather will be cloudy and with possible fog. The temperature will be around 7 or 8 degrees Celsius. In the south of the country, the weather will be rain, and the temperature will be around 10 or 11 degrees Celsius. On Wednesday, the weather will be better, and in the north of the country, the weather will be cloudless, and the temperature will be around 14 degrees, and in the south of the country, the sky will be sunny, and the temperature will be around 20 degrees. And then the weather forecast for the weekend with Antonio.
Sunday will start off better, but with a bit of frost on the ground and fog that will fade away throughout the morning. We'll have also a high temperature than usual. That's all. Don't forget, bundle up to get out. Have a good evening.
To the time of the Rome's archaeologists that they discovered some human rest of Romans. And Susie, what is the breaking news?
Recent studies about an empty sarcophagus in the ruins of the city of Rome have led several historians to wonder if this mausoleum belonged to a legendary founder of Rome, Romulus. The stone tomb was found in the circular altar in an ancient temple, and some scholars say that this tomb belonged to Romulus, but the tomb was empty without body. But the deity belonged to 6th century before Christ. The funeral set was found one century ago, but recent excavations and study have just shown its importance. Roman authorities thought returns.
The cultural news for this weekend, we can choose for different plans. In the first place, we can choose for go to the Gastro Madrid festival. If you love spend time with the family or friends and miss the day with a good food, a good trip, this is the best option. In another way, if you are a kind of people you like to sport, you can travel to Sevilla and participate in the Marathon City Sevilla. This event, you cross the city to the main street to the Cartuja Island, about 42 kilometers. And if you love the most popular show or party, you can go to Boirament in Valencia and enjoy to the Mort San Cristian party. That's all. You can choose and enjoy with family.